What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just want to keep being honest with you guys and keep the consistency going. Um, so today I did some stupid stuff and I blew the account again, my 150k my funded future account. I blew it all in under like 15 minutes. But before that, I was green for the day and I was going strong. We were bullish here, that 4 hour inverse of the fair value gap, of the bearish fair value gap, indicating that we were like going up. And I was feeling good about the day. Um, I took a couple good plays, but I did not stop. So I started the day here. I took 20 points with a small position. I think it was like 4 contracts of micros. I can't show you the execution right now because they closed my account. That was the next play. We inversed this bullish fair value gap. I was trying to take a short, but the drawn liquidity, I knew that we were going higher. This was just like a test um, for the idea of being short. I tried it with a small contract and I lost. And up here, we were holding this bullish for value gap. We inversed this bearish. I went up with it, took to this high, 23 points. And for the last one that I took before I blew the account, this one, I took this inverse. It was like, I think, 2 minutes inverse fair value gap. I can show you really quick. So it was a 2 minute inverse. So we inversed it right here at 1016. And 1016 I got in like somewhere around here. That was my fill. And I was targeting the bearish fair value gap. That bearish fair value gap was on the 4 hours and it was untapped. I think it was on the daily, hourly. Okay, so the 1 hour fair value gap, and it has not been traded into, so I was marking it as this is my drawn liquidity, and I got here long. I put my stop at break even once we hit this high, and it hit my stop loss. After that, I went on a rampage of losses in this chop, creating a lot of low resistance liquidity. I was not able to control myself with my emotions and with my trading, and I kept trying to take long because we inversed this bearish fair value gap, and that's one thing that I hate about myself, because when I go with one loss in my account, I just blow my whole thing up and I can't take one small loss. Well, I was here earlier, but I could not help myself, kind of like control myself and get out of the chart. I kept trying to get long, and I saw those bearish candles. Whenever we get bearish candles here, they were like pretty fast and they were like displacing pretty fast. So I would, like, for example, get um like I saw here that we were like going up, so I got in long here, and I was like, I'm gonna put my stop at break even once we hit this high, and we never hit this high, so it came, I put my stop here and it came and took me out. And I was over leveraging as well because I was trying to like speed run my funded futures challenge, which is a really bad thing. I thought to myself that I'm making like $500, $700 a day, and I have a 150k, which requires 9k of profit to pass the challenge. And I didn't like how I was going with like making profits, small profits a day. So I was trying to speed run it or get a lot of profits today, but I ended up blowing that count, which is really bad thing. I kept seeing, so I got stopped out here with over trading, or not over trading, over leveraging. I think I tried it with like 30 contracts of micros, which is 3 minis, and I got stopped out. At this point, after I was break even with this trade, I was like up on my account, like $600 or $800. I can't remember. I got stopped out completely with three minis, and then I saw green candle. I was like, oh, this is the retest of the 50%. Let me get long again. And this candle went up, and then it took me out. I put my stop loss like right here and took me out completely. I was over leveraging again with 30 contracts, and we came here and I was like, oh, we're delivering from this gap. We're absolutely going long now. So I got up here, and it went up, and then I was like, I'm gonna put it break even once we hit this high. We never hit this high, and it just took me out completely. And I was like, by the time that we were here, and I was like, I think we're bearish now or something. We keep holding this gap, and we're gonna displace through this bearish inverse. We're gonna inverse it again, and we go to this low at minimum. And I was wrong. By the time that I realized, oh, we're bearish, it was like at the end of the move, and I was trying to short this, and it just, by the time it got, I think, to this candle, it blew my whole account up. It blew my whole account away, just because I was over leveraging and I could not take a loss and could not just leave the chart alone. And that's not who I am. I usually don't trade after like 10 or 10:30 max. I was gonna go, I was gonna leave the chart after this break even trade, but it just happens that you keep like trying to take revenge trades and over leveraging and over trading. And this is one really bad thing about me with trading wise. Like, I understand a lot of trading strategies and how the market moves and all of that, but trading is not just that. Trading is psychology, and you have to trade with your emotions. You need to know how to control your emotion and all of this. And I know all this is psychology talk and stuff, but when it comes to live market and how I just like wanted to get back on track, even with like my little profit that I made previously that day, and just keep trading, keep trading, keep trading, and not looking into the overall picture of the market, and just being stuck in 1 minute candles, and the movement of those candles. And I just caught up in a really bad price action, or that's the end of the AM session, going to lunch session. Shouldn't have been trading. I don't usually trade it, but the psychology got me again. um Moving forward, I'm not going to reset this account again, because it's going to they're gonna rebail me on the 9th anyway. And meanwhile, I have three top step X accounts that were ineligible, or I breached them before. They're gonna reactivate it and rebail me for those on the 4th. So I'm just gonna take a um, quick short break to kind of like get myself calm and work on my strategy, getting confident in my strategy, getting confident with my psychology. I'm gonna be back testing some examples, and just getting comfortable overall taking the trade, and just being um, just overall being confident, and not let the psychology and my emotions get the best of me. And I need to work on controlling myself whenever, even if I lost one, I need to learn how to just stop and get out of the chart, get away from it. I'm also going to be, over that break, I'm going to be back testing a scalping strategy to see if this will help with my psychology of not like keep waiting all this time, and at the end getting like 20 points, and and small amount of points and getting break even trades and all of that. So I'm just gonna be overall working on myself, my psychology, how to control my emotions, and working on getting comfortable and confident with my trading as a overall thing. Just wanted to quickly share this with you that I did blue my funded future account um, because of over trading and psychology. I not really happy with myself. I'm really disappointed, but it's a part of trading. One thing that I kind of like with the futures market is the accounts are kind of relatively cheap compared to like forex challenges, so I'm not losing a whole lot. But the main goal and the main target is to make money uh, from the market. So that's not something to consider, but it's a nice thing to have future market to have um, kind of relatively affordable accounts so we can get back on track again. Even if we blow one account is not the end of the world. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video.